This video is entitled, "We Can't Blame Black Women for Everything." The problem with black men is we worship pussy too much. I've known brothers, man, dudes who are like 50 and 60, still chasing pussy and shit. It's like, God damn, man. Y'all niggas is too old for this shit, man. Too old for this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta set a better example for these young brothers. And the problem, another problem with black dudes is that in the black community, these niggas, the standard for manhood is not success and things of that nature. It's how many women you have. Like getting pussy. Like that's the number one shaming tactic that black males use against one another is, you ain't getting no pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's the be all and the end all of everything in life, man. And this shit works every time too, you know? That's the number one shaming tactic that black males use against other black males. You ain't getting no pussy. And that don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? And it needs to change. That shit needs to be stopped. Because that's not the measuring stick for success. A woman being with a man is not an indicator of anything as far as success and intelligence and shit. I've seen black women get with guys who can barely read, barely spell their own name. Guys with no potential whatsoever. And black women will not only sleep with these guys, they'll have kids by these guys. So getting pussy and shit and having women, that's not an indication. It's not an indication of being successful or being better than anybody. Oftentimes, it's like the losers are the ones who get the most pussy and shit. Dudes who with no potential, weed heads, dudes with no jobs. Those are the guys who get in the pussy and shit. Because a smart man would be like, you know, I'm not ready for that right now. I'm not ready for kids. And a smart man wouldn't even deal with fucked up ass women, you know? Because I've rejected a lot of black women. You know, a lot of black women are fine, nice looking girls, you know, but their mentality is fucked up to the point where you can't build anything with them because they're not trying to work with you. They're trying to figure out what you can do for them. You know what I'm saying? More often than not, that's what you're going to find when it comes to black women, you know. A lot of guys are them losers, them the ones who sleeping around and having babies and shit because they don't see the big picture. They thinking about the now. They're not thinking about the future. In life, you got to make good decisions, man, if you want to be successful in the long run. And what I mean by successful, I don't necessarily mean just money. I'm talking about peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? That shit is important. Longevity, good health, you know, that type of stuff. Black men got to look further than just that. I've seen beautiful black women, you know, out here. But the mentality is just so fucked up that you really can't do nothing with them, you know? Black men have got to change this.